Ooh, okay. Welcome back to a brand new video. We are powering through these trailers. We're going right through them. Today we're going to be looking at the very first trailer for Honey Don't, which is the new movie from Ethan Coen, which is one half of the Coen brothers. And now I feel like I gotta mention this. The last movie that Ethan Coen made, Drive Away Dolls, also with Margaret Qualley, who I do love, uh, didn't really like Drive Away Dolls, which is just kind of like, oh, that didn't really do anything for me. It's probably out of the Coen brothers' combined filmography. It's probably the one I like the least. There's parts of it I do like though, but I feel like right off the bat, this one has a lot more promise. This is more of a detective story with Quayle, and just looking at the description, the cast for this: Aubrey Plaza, Charlie Day, and Chris Evans. Did not know Charlie Day was in this, and I really like him. I knew Plaza and Evans were in this, which, by the way, that's like, look at that. Like, you'll get me in the theater for that, even if this isn't good. You'll get me in the theater for that alone. So either way, I like the Coen brothers mostly. I feel like Joel Coen kind of has the upper hand with the one solo movie I've seen of his, Tragedy of Macbeth. But I'm excited for this one. I can't say that I'm not curious when a Coen brother, whether it's one or both of them, are making a movie. However, I wish they would get back together and make something. Like, not really required. I'm obviously not them, but like, maybe make one more movie together. That's all I need. But either way, we are gonna watch this and get ready to go. So cams are already on, already locked into 1080. Wow, look at that. Okay, let's do this. Here we go.
Action. Submission. There is no higher service.
Okay, all right.
Address you wanted?
Thanks, MG.
Honey, right? Love those click-clacking heels.
All right.
Honey O'Donohue, to what do we owe the honor?
Can you tell me about this woman, Mia Novotny?
She got stabbed and stuffed in the car, I guess.
Oh, he's the suspect.
Only when we submit to the will of God do we serve.
Love the pictures.
Hector, not in the sacristy.
The French, they're not happy.
Who's not happy?
Okay, a director of Fargo.
O'Donohue, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Mia Novotny, are you aware of any trouble she was in?
Well, she owe you money?
She was afraid of something the cops couldn't help her with. I said I'd help. Cops said it was an accident.
That was from her church in town. She never wore that in the house. You'll need it.
Okay.
Why is a private investigator looking into a traffic fatality?
What can you tell me about?
Do you drink?
Heavily, it's a point of pride.
Should you and I discuss this over a drink?
Tuesdays I dry out.
Today's Wednesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Duty!
This does look better than Driveway Dolls.
There is no higher service.
I help people, Miss O'Donohue. I see a need and I fill it.
You see a need and you exploit it.
This is God's punishment.
May as well be done.
Can you help me?
Yeah.
You're fascinating.
And you haven't even seen the riddle tattooed on my ass.
Ooh. Nice little background transition. I liked that. Okay. That looks like a lot of fun. I will say that does look better than Drive Away Dolls. Mainly just because I think I like the cast more in this than in that movie. Although that cast was stacked anyway. Because I remember Matt Damon and Pedro Pascal being in that. Beanie Feldstein and Coleman Domingo were in it too. And oh, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she was just Valentina's assistant in in Thunderbolts. So she was the main character in that basically. But seeing this cast really just it feels like we're going back to just a classic detective story and like just a good thriller like that. I mean, obviously not in the vein of, it says like a director of Fargo and No Country for Old Men. Obviously it's not that in tone, but yeah, oh yeah, there we go, there it is. But just knowing that we're kind of getting that again, which is kind of what I was expecting from Drive Away Dolls, which maybe it's because it wasn't what I expected it to be that I didn't love it, but this very much is in line of what I'm hoping it would be, especially since Chris Evans is very much playing as like the sleazy guy here, which if we're in for a Chris Evans renaissance for this and Materialists, I'm completely down for that. Because I feel like there was a period where he was just kind of in slop. Like movies that just either didn't seem real or he wasn't really doing a good job in them. Or should have been doing a good job because, he's got the talent. But this should definitely be... This should be fun. And I will be there. It's in August, though. So that's going to be a little bit. But either way, I am completely fine with this. This looks really fun. So I'll just leave that. And there we go. I think that is going to be the end of the video.